Hello, hello everybody! Welcome Even, welcome Forge to another wonderful stream. I think the music is working this time, not like last week when it wasn't working for 2 hours and nobody told me. It might be quiet, I don't know. Please tell me if the volume's good. It is. Alright, that's good. Jesus, guys! What? Hey, Jody! I'm not here for one stream and you don't tell him. Yeah, exactly. Wait, is it just me or is my microphone way too loud? Okay, wait, no, it looks good. Okay, nice. It is quiet? Okay, I'll turn it up a bunch. Alright. I am going to turn on my camera stuff. Alright. Hey everybody! See, now the music's just loud for me. I'll just turn it down for myself, I guess. It's very loud, Jesus. I mean, this is the loudest song in the soundtrack, but... oh, lots of people are here. Hey, Tablo! Hey, Jody! Welcome on becoming a member. Immediately putting the emojis to work. That's nice. Welcome, Mumbai. Welcome, Wisdom Foxy. Yeah, we have one thing to do before we get started today. And that is put Jody on the member wall. Because they became a member today. You joined at a really good time, but also at a bad time. This is one of those interesting times where I have a lot of videos scheduled ahead of time. Because I am getting relatively close to going on my holiday. But that means that you won't have your name at the end of the videos for the coming month. But you do have a lot of videos to already watch before everyone else. So it's a pretty good time. What do you want? Now you're in the chat. So what should I put here? Do I just put your YouTube username or do you want something else? I'll leave that all up to you. I can also, can I look at my members list on my phone? I can, that's amazing. Wait, it doesn't really help me at all in any way. Just Jody is fine. Just Jody. There. Probably need to make it smaller. Yeah, we do. Because otherwise it's not gonna fit on the brick. That's as small as we can make it. I mean, technically we can make it smaller, but that would be a pain. Let's see. I'm always so bad. I hate when... Like, it's the whole thing of, like, trying to make randomness, but it's not random because you're doing it. And it never looks random enough for me. But I'm just going to put you here. Just need more members to fill up the wall, and then it's a problem that will solve itself. There we go. Solved. Welcome! Alright. We're not going to work on this today. I think today will be the last day that we're going to work on the surrounding area of Keypark, and I'll do a little bit more between now and the next stream. But I kind of want to try and finish the Europe area before I go on holiday, so we have a couple more weeks for that. So I think next week we'll work on the fox habitat, and then we have a couple more things to kind of finish up, especially signage. I did do something cool. So in one of the last streams, we saw that the squirrels were ending up in the wolverine habitat for some reason. So I tried to fix that by changing the barriers of the wolverine habitat. So at first I put the keeper gate over here. But, you know, then you have keepers kind of walking through this wall thing. And I was like, I have a door. Maybe I can get the door to work. So if we just start playing the game over here, I should be able to hit this keeper gate. There is a keeper gate under here now, as you can see. And what you'll see is if I call a keeper, they walk through the door and they go step over here. So I had to put the door down diagonally. Because if I put the door straight onto this door, they would walk through the door and then walk through this wall to like go stand over there somewhere. But by putting it diagonally, they walk through the diagonal door and then they go stand over here. So that works a lot better. Every staff member has their own spot behind the door where they go and stand. Like the mechanic, I think, goes even more, no, the mechanic like goes in front of the door because he like gets his screwdriver and stuff, does stuff at the door, and the vet goes to the left. So because of those set spots, the keepers would walk through this wall. So that's why I had to do that, and it works really well. I'm really happy that the door is now being used as a door, I guess. I realize I need to make something still for the keepers to get into this enclosure. Initially I was going to have a door over here, and I can still do that if we do something about this little thing over here. Anyway, which do I like more, black or white rhinos? I think black rhinos, they creep me out. So I like white rhinos more. I just don't. The same thing with Indian rhinos. Like the point lip thing. The lip makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It gives me it's just. I don't know. It's so weird. Anyway, while I have the game playing, I have something cool to show you. How do you like my cars? Yeah, I did touch the lip of the Indian rhino. It was very uncomfortable, but cool at the same time. But yeah, if only this was Planet Coaster, right? And we could actually put cars on top of these using pieces and have cars driving around. I don't think this is really doing it for me. Especially since everyone in this town is running red lights. I mean, come on. So I think I'm gonna delete this. I also have a feeling that right now it's better. When I first loaded into the zoo, the performance was like really bad. And I was blaming the monorails. But maybe it's not the monorail's fault. But yeah, I don't think I want to keep these. It was a fun little experiment. But I didn't also make them go all the way. Like they're gonna turn into this, I think. And then they're just gonna sink into the ground and disappear. Yeah, if we could decorate them, then you could turn them into actual cars, and that would work really, really well. You could even then put the car on the roof and just have the monorail sunken down into the ground and just have the car moving around. But yeah, maybe. We can only hope that it's a feature that will also have the entrance exit thing as Zootgaan still works. Nice! Yeah, I really hope that's a feature we'll also get in Planet Zoo too, because it would be amazing. Is this road marking? I feel like that should continue somehow. Wait. What does the rest of this road look like? Yeah, okay, it needs a bunch of road markings still. I don't feel like doing that right now though. I mean, we could probably steal most of it from over here. Like, we just need this, and I don't feel like it. Custom carousels, yeah. I mean, people already made them, but we could make them move so much better. Anyway, today, as you could see in the thumbnail, we're gonna work on Bendigo. Bendigo. Even messaged me after he watched back the stream and he was like, I don't like Bendigo, you should call it Bendigo. And I kind of agree. I like Bendigo a lot more. So I changed it to Bendigo. And I got started on the actual gas station over here across the street. And as you can see, I did build the roof structure. So if we quickly go over here back to the gas station, you can see how accurate it is. I'm very proud. Here's the real life gas station. So the most notable part of it was these curved roofs, which I did think look very cool. The only curved glass piece that we have in the game like that are these glass modern off-grid wall pieces. And they work really well. The only... Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Thank you. Yep. I opened the wrong one. My bad. Thanks. So here is the real life gas station. So it has these curved glass pieces, as I was saying. And yeah, the only piece we have in the game like that are these curved glass pieces, which are a little bit more curved. And most importantly, over here there's 3 meters in between each. And over here there's like 4.5-ish, I think. It's more than 4. It's way more than 4. It's almost 5, I think. So that also made the metal construction above it very different. So it took a bit more figuring out, and but I think I like the shape of it. The only thing it doesn't have, which is kind of impossible to do, is in real life these places, this triangle here would be like filled. Same thing over here, this would be filled. So that shape isn't entirely there, which mainly matters over here at the end, where it creates kind of some strange gaps, I guess. But for a background building, I'm not going to worry about it too much. And yeah, I also made the Bendigo. I just took the one that we already made and slapped it onto a slightly bigger sign, which is in place of these boxes on either side over there. So today, what I want to get done, I don't necessarily want to make the I mean, we could look on the workshop to see if there's any good gas stations that I can steal the pumps from. But the main thing I want to accomplish today is just the building over here and this building back here. So I've already blocked them out shape-wise. So that's kind of what I want to get done. We'll see if it's feasible. And then probably in between now and the next stream, I'll clean up this street a little bit, and like this park over here. You can see we had our blueprint graveyard over here. I moved all of that stuff over here. Oh, it is loud. Okay, I turned it up again because someone said it was quiet, but I'll turn it back down. But yeah, so that is the situation. That is what we are going to do. So let's get started on that. So let's get started with hello. Street view is weird. Actually, we need to make this this on ramp thing, I guess. So we can get started with that. Where would that be? Oh, this is the bus stop. Wait, why is there a bus stop? Why is there a bus stop but no sidewalk? How do you get to this bus stop? You have to walk across the bike lane? That's weird. It's a very weird thing. Okay, I guess that is a thing. So we need to be kind of over hereabouts. I guess in between these two trees is where... or these two trees. Right, let's draw a line. So we'll go... if we look from above... yeah, so it goes straight. So it's kind of... take this... Hello, hello, hello. So I had a pretty eventful weekend. I had one of those weekends where, as you can see, I didn't make that much progress because I had a very busy weekend. I had one of those weekends where I had all sorts of small adventures, I guess you could say. On Saturday, I wanted to go, I think I said that in the last stream. On Saturday, I wanted to go to Keypark Overload. But when I woke up, I was very tired. And I just wasn't really in the mood to go. And I also, I don't know, I thought I remembered the weather report being bad or something. So I just stayed in bed. And then when I got out of bed at 11 or something, the weather was freaking amazing. And I was like, why am I not at the zoo right now? Why did I do this? So I was a bit pissed at myself. I only had myself to blame. But then I decided, I had quite some errands to run. I considered still going to the zoo, but then I was like, yeah, I can only be there for so many hours, and what if the sun goes away again? So I figured, I'm gonna run some errands, basically one singular errand that wait, I need to keep the bicycle lane. One singular errand that I had to run, hey T-Rex, which was pick up my watch. If you don't know, my watch, I messed this up somehow apparently. My watch that I've had for years, it broke when I was going on my holiday to Denmark. Right before I left on my holiday to Denmark, my phone told me that my watch was almost out of batteries, so I figured I'd quickly replace them. What I didn't know at that time is that I didn't... well, okay, first of all, I didn't have the correct type of battery, which was not great. But I figured I could just jam a smaller type of battery in there. As long as it still made contact, it should still work. Which it did, I want to add. But I somehow put the lid back on wrongly. And that caused it to no longer be able to be opened. So now I had a phone, or not a phone, a watch, that I could no longer open the battery latch off. So the next time my batteries ran out, I couldn't do anything. So I had to take it to, and I kept procrastinating taking it to a store, so I only ended up taking it to like a jewelry store, which also repair watches, in like, what was it? September? No, it was October, I think sometime end of October. Or maybe it was even November. It doesn't really matter. It's already been a while. And then they said, okay, yeah, the latch is broken. We don't really know how to fix that, but we can send it in for a battery replacement. And then when they're replacing the battery, they'll see the latch is broken and they'll have to fix it. I'm like, okay, that sounds like a roundabout way of doing things, but sure, if it'll work, if it works, it works, I guess. So they send it in, and I don't hear anything for a couple of weeks. And then I get something back and it's like, yeah, they weren't able to fix it. They want to send it to the original retailer, so the company that made the watch. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever it takes to fix it, I guess. So they sent it in. And again, I don't hear anything for several weeks. And then they come back and like, yeah, okay, it'll cost this and this much. We're gonna clean out the whole watch and replace the wrist strap. And why would you replace the wrist strap? There's nothing wrong with the wrist strap. So I messaged him like, you don't need to replace the wrist strap. I had it replaced like less than half a year ago. Keep your fucking hands off of my wrist strap. So they do that. They don't touch my wrist strap. And they send me a new receipt, a new factuur. My English is brain farting today. A new invoice for the repair without replacing my wrist strap. And yes, thank you, Ben. and it's solved, right? So, and then I had to wait for another like 2 to 3 weeks, and finally I got an email that it was done, except I didn't notice that I got this email because it ended up in my spam folder. So 1 week after it was already available for me in the store, I finally came to pick it up, which was last Saturday. And then they asked me, do you have the receipt of you already paying for part of the repair? I'm like, receipt? Bitch. It's been over 2 months since I brought this fucking thing in. Do you really think I remembered that I needed to keep the receipt for fucking 2 months? So we ended up debating a little bit, and I ended up showing them my bank statement from that day, and that was enough to convince them that indeed I have paid. So I got my watch finally. And then I had to reset it up because it's like a Bluetooth watch type of thing. It's not a smartwatch, it's a hybrid watch, which I don't make anymore, which is why I really wanted this one repaired, because I really like the type of watch. So yeah, that was a whole thing. But yeah, they reset the watch, so I had to reconnect it to my phone and everything, which isn't too much of a hassle. It was just, on top of all of this stuff, it was like, oh, okay, now I also need to do this. Huh? Why did it? That was weird. There you go. I think that'll do. Now we just need to move this stuff back. This is not what I expected to be doing right now, but... Are you excited for the Zelda movie? Is there any new news about it that, like, raises this question? Or just in general? Because in general, I'm skeptical. I would have preferred, honestly, if it was another animated... your poster tube is ready to be taken. Oh my god, finally. I mean, I was... I would not have thought of that myself. I did think about it the other day, because I have another poster tube in my hallway, so every time I walk past it, I'm like, oh yeah, Eben still has one of my poster tubes. In general, I guess I'm cautiously optimistic. Like, the Mario movie was not great, but fun. I think the Zelda movie definitely needs to have a lot better of a story. Like, the Mario movie worked for just being a fun reference show of being like, oh my god, it's the thing from Mario. Oh my god, it's the other thing from Mario. And it was really fun to just go through it like that. I think the Zelda movie definitely needs a little bit more in terms of plot and stuff like that. Which it likely will be, since it is a live-action movie. But that's also, I don't know if I like the fact that it's a live-action movie. I wouldn't have minded just a beautifully animated movie in the style of Breath of the Wild or something like that. Hell, even a Wind Waker style, like more cartoonish movie would have been really, really fun. Or, I don't know. Oh, that's not what I want. Or, honestly, my favorite interpretation would have been a Studio Ghibli type of animated movie. That would have made me really happy, but I can understand why that's not what they went for, because it's not really mainstream nowadays, and they do want to make money. I'm guessing that's the decision on that. Sorry, Oliver, I did see your message earlier. I forgot to respond to it. Yes, you went to Zoo Berlin today. That's awesome. It's great too. Which of the... You went to the zoo, I guess, not the Tier Park. Otherwise you would have said Tier Park. It's gonna be better than Doomsday. I am so skeptical about Doomsday. Because I don't like the direction Marvel has taken lately, where it's just trying to win you over with like characters and stuff. Like, the fact that they have the X-Men and stuff is really cool. But is this really the best thing you could have done with that? Like, is there nothing more interesting than this that you could have come up with than just bringing back the X-Men that we already know? I get that that's really cool for people who were fans of those movies, but I think a retelling of all these stories would have been so much more interesting. Like, Marvel doesn't take its time to build anything up anymore, it feels like. They just want to skip to the next big event. That makes me very skeptical, because I don't like it that way. They need to build excitement, not just expect you to be excitement because they threw in a bunch of fucking X-Men. I'm an optimist about this stuff, so it'll be fine whatever we get for Doomsday. That's also nice. I mean, I'm sure it will be a nice spectacle and it'll be fun to watch, but I just wish it could be more. Because it could be, if they just take their time. And I get that a lot of people are still excited about just the spectacle and fun things. But yeah. Anyway, after I got my watch, I went to get my watch by bike, and I brought my camera stuff because I felt like, okay, I do want to practice some camera stuff before I go on my holiday still. So I ended up going to the forest. I cycled for like half an hour to get to the forest. And I'm really proud of myself for doing that, because especially since I wasn't feeling great in the morning, usually on those types of days I have a tendency to just kind of do nothing and wallow in my own misery. not quite that. That's an over-exaggeration. But to just go and play Planet Zoo and not really do anything super productive. So I'm really proud of myself for like going out of the house and doing some birding. I saw some woodpeckers and a bunch of birds of prey that I didn't recognize because I am not good at recognizing birds quite yet. And I had a really fun day, and it was still great weather. So yeah, good shit. And then in the evening, I don't remember what I did for dinner. It's probably not something great, if that's the case. But then I started working on something that I've been meaning to do for a long time, which I can't talk about, because even having said that, I've already said too much. And yeah, it was a really, really good day. Only bad thing that day was that I got a sandwich at one of my favorite sandwich stores, even without knowing. Oh yeah, see, I did say too much. I did say too much. It's fine. It'll still be a nice surprise. No, but I got a sandwich at one of my favorite sandwich stores, and they messed it up. Like the final bite of my sandwich, which is it's a double carpaccio sandwich, and it's so freaking good. But the final bite of it had a slice of cucumber in it for some fucking reason, and I don't like cucumber at all. So it just ruined the entire fucking sandwich, because the last bite, for some reason, had a freaking piece of cucumber. Why? It's not supposed to have that, if that wasn't obvious by my disappointment in this. And then the next day, on Sunday, I hung out with my friends who were moving to Ireland. We had like one last day of like having fun together. We went to play like glow-in-the-dark midget golf, which it sucked. It was a horrible course, but it was so freaking funny. But after that, we went to get a sandwich at my other favorite sandwich store, and what do you know? The final bite of my sandwich, for some fucking reason, has an olive in it. And I'm like, how is it that 2 days in a row at 2 different sandwich stores, both of my sandwich are ruined by having a random piece of fucking thing I don't like in the final bite? What are the odds of that? Is the universe just fucking hating me for some reason? I don't understand it. It is a curse. It is an absolute curse. But yeah, we did the glow-in-the-dark golf in the town of Woerden, which is a place I've been meaning to visit for a long time, because not only is it it's a really lovely town, first of all, and they also have, one time I was searching for avifauna on Google Maps, and somehow this place in Woerden came up. It was like avifauna, just in the middle of Woerden, and it's like 4 bird cages, and it looked so stupid that there's just 4 random bird cages in the middle of a city. Not even a city, a small town. So of course, when we went to the Glow Golf place, I had to come check out avifauna Woerden first. And they had some pretty cool birds. They had a bunch of these Australian birds. I don't know what they're called. Like this parrot-looking bird from Australia. No, yeah, this one. This boy. What are you called? I don't know their name, but they look super beautiful. Okay, this is not telling me anything. Oh, is this it? Eastern Rosella. They're so beautiful. I love them. So yeah, that was cool. They had a Japanese quill, which was also pretty cool. So it was fun. So even after the Glow Golf, I asked my friends, like, do you want to see the least significant zoo ever? Like, do you want to see 4 random bird cages in the middle of the city? And my friends were like, hell yeah, we want to see 4 random bird cages in the middle of the city. So we drove by the second time so I could show them to my friends as well. And then we went to get our sandwich because we were very hungry because the Glow Golf course was really long for some reason. So we were basically starving. It was a great day. It was a great day. And then we played board games all afternoon. It was a really fun, like, yeah, kind of goodbye in a way because they are going to be gone now for a long time. I think they're common in the pet trade, but super pretty. That doesn't surprise me. They are really pretty. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, wait. I want to also select the things. And we're gonna take it up to here. We're gonna move it over. I guess this much. And then we're gonna split it. Take it, put it back. We can move these because these need to become like level-ish. Like these need to be turned into like a road bump type of deal. But yeah, so that was a really fun day. We played this game. It's called Bomb Busters, and it's so much fun. Like you're with a group, you're trying to. It's a cooperative game in which you're trying to disarm a bomb by like cutting wires. Every player has like a board of the wires that they have, but the others can't see which ones they have. They have to guess which numbers you have. You have to try to match your numbers with other players without knowing each other's numbers, but they are like in order. So you can give each other like clues on where your numbers are, and then you have to try it. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I really want that game for myself now, because now I can't play it anymore, because the people who always brought it are in Ireland. I need to ask it for my birthday, I guess. But yeah, good shit, good weekend. Was there anything else on Sunday? I think that was the Sunday, pretty much summed up. Let's see what else we can do here. So we're going to take this over here. But before, we're going to make it like this and take Mason. So this week I also had a bunch of bullshit happen. I think I've talked before about how I need a NAS, network attached storage, to store all of the video footage that I have, because I have way too much of it. If you can probably imagine that I do. And I bought one last year during Black Friday. But I didn't buy any drives with it yet because they weren't for sale anywhere. However, lately, because of AI and stuff, the prices of these hard drives have been skyrocketing. So this week, I finally bought some. And it was a good thing I did, because ever since buying them, I think I bought them on Friday. And since then, they've already gone up like 30 euros in cost. So I'm definitely happy that I bought them on Friday. But the drives are being delivered via DHL. And they are being delivered in such a way that I need to show the delivery guy a security code. And only then is he allowed to give it to me. And they're not allowed to take it to like a pickup point or anything like that, because it's not secure enough or whatever. I don't know. I didn't come up with this. The seller sent it with these like rules attached for the delivery company, and it's really fucking me over because for some fucking reason the delivery guy is just refusing to come to my house. Every day I've stayed home waiting for this package, and after like God knows how much waiting, I just get an email, "We missed each other, you weren't home." I'm like, fuck you, I was. They didn't even ring the fucking doorbell. It is the most infuriating fucking shit. So I'm pretty pissed at DHL. So this happened on Monday, then it happened again on Tuesday. So I contacted the customer support. I'm like, hey, this is a thing that's going on. What can we do about this? And they basically said we can't really do anything because it's the rules that the sender put up. So we just have to try it again. So today, they did make a complaint. And then today, what do you know? It happened again. No doorbell, no package. So I contacted them again. And you don't immediately get to talk to a person. First you get to talk to like an AI chatbot, of course, because it's the year of AI. And the chatbot is like, oh my god, that's so frustrating, I'm sorry that happened. And then they're like, I'll make a complaint for you. Is there anything else you'd like to say? And I start saying like, yeah, I would like to talk to a person, this is ridiculous, this and that and that. And the chatbot's just like, okay, I'll add that to the complaint. Thank you, goodbye. And I'm like, what? And then I couldn't type anymore. The chatbot just completely locked me out of talking. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I wasn't done speaking to you, Mr. Chatbot, sir. I was fuming at that point. Like, I'm a pretty patient person when it comes to talking to people. But when a fucking stupid ass chatbot is treating me like this, I explode. I think my neighbors could actually like hear me shouting at that point, because I just shouted at the top of my lungs in frustration at that point. It was really bad. But so yeah, I couldn't type anymore, so I just opened an incognito window and opened a new chat there so that I could speak again, and I just started spamming, I want to talk to a person, I want to talk to a person. And then I finally got to talk to a person, and I started typing a bunch of stuff, and then I was like, okay, no, this is a person, I need to calm down again. So I just respectfully worded my complaints and frustrations with both the delivery driver and the chatbot. Because that chatbot was not good for calming me down by any means. What a world we live in. I want a sidewalk like this again. That should do actually. Let's take that over here a bit further. Yeah, it does need to go all the way, to be honest, because it needs to line up with the road. There we go. We'll figure that out in a moment. I guess it needs to line up with this, which means that this is in the wrong spot, or should be bigger. Maybe it should be, no, I measured it. It's fine. It's just a backdrop, it's just a backdrop. I need to remind myself, stop being so perfectionistic, it's just a backdrop. But yeah, so when I was finally talking to a person, at least, like, I need companies to understand this. When a robot tells me, oh, I'm so sorry that happened, I do not feel any relief from that. When a person tells me, oh, that's not supposed to happen, I'm so sorry, I'm still frustrated, but at least I'm like, okay, I'm being heard. I'm being told that this is not normal and that my frustrations are valid. And that is something at least to me, that already gives me some sense of relief, or like at least a sense of like, oh, I'm in the right. That's nice to hear. Like that does a lot in calming me down, at least. I don't know about other people. So that was just already the nice thing about finally talking to a person. And then even though they weren't really able to help me beyond making a complaint, which we already did the day before, and that didn't help, so I didn't really see the point in that anymore. They were able to answer questions like, what is something else that I can do? And we decided that I can move the delivery time to the evening so that I don't have to, you know, work from home in order to wait for this package that never arrives. And hopefully, they didn't say this, but I was thinking, hopefully with the evening delivery option, I will be given a different driver, a different delivery guy who does ring the doorbell. That's why I usually send deliveries to the store. I just let them try to deliver it to my home, because sometimes it does work out, and then they take it to a pickup point. If the delivery fails, they'll take it to a pickup point. Then I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll just pick it up at the pickup point then. But because I didn't know that this company sends the packages in such a way that they're not allowed to take it to the pickup point. If I'd known that that would be the case, I might have preemptively taken it or sent it to a pickup point as well. But I had no idea that this shit would have happened. And even if I did, like, come on, we live in the fucking 21st century. Why, like, it's their job. It's their job to just fucking ring my doorbell. Like, if I wasn't home or whatever, sure, I should have sent it to a pickup point. That's on me. But I stayed home. I was ready to run downstairs and pick up this package, but they never fucking rang my doorbell, and that is just unacceptable. I genuinely think that this delivery guy saw that this is like the special type of package that like they need to verify my code, and they thought, oh, that's too much effort. I'm not gonna wait for this guy to come downstairs, and they just skip me every day. Because it's just too much effort for them. Because the delivery guys, and like, as much as I am frustrated with this delivery guy, I understand it. I understand that, like, like, on Saturday, when I came home from the forest, there was a delivery guy in our elevator, and he was stressing out, because currently in my building, like, part of the building is under, like, they're painting the stairwell. So one of our stairwells is closed off. So the delivery guy has to take the one stairwell, and he has to go all the way across the balcony back and forth to get to everyone's houses, which is a huge detour. So they're running, yeah, really behind schedule when they get to our building. So it sucks for them, but it's your job, and this shouldn't be my problem. You should at least fucking ring my doorbell. Like, I don't mind coming downstairs to pick up like, you don't have to come to my front door. I don't mind coming downstairs to pick it up at the front door of the apartment complex. But you need to ring my fucking doorbell. It's just not, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I'm so pissed about it. This is a beautiful soundtrack. Don't you say otherwise. This is the one good thing that came out of SimCity. I never really listened to the City Skyline soundtrack. Is it also good? So after Coyotes, it's Zebra. Mixed Savannah. Yeah, Mixed Savannah will be after I come back from Africa, though. And we still have Armadillo, Meerkat, and Himalayan Brown Bear and Llama. Yeah. But the coming weeks, hello, just Goron, what's going on here? We're making a gas station. The coming weeks there won't be inspiration videos, there'll be something else. Which, I mean, I can be all secretive about it, but if you go on my channel, I think you should be able to see it. Are you counting guanacos under the llamas? Well, I mean, I counted vicuñas under the alpacas, so I feel like I'm kind of obligated to at this point. And it's also just really interesting to see the habitats for the wild guanacos compared to the domestic llamas, so I do want to include those as well. Even though it's a lot of extra work for me. Like, let me see. I have the document open anyway. Llama. So I have 21 llama exhibits and then 15 guanaco exhibits to look at. So it basically doubles the amount of work, but I don't know, I think it's worth it. And I mean, it's one of the last videos anyway. I do want to change up how I do these videos in the future, but that will come when we do the Himalayan brown bear video. I want to include a little questionnaire, which will it's basically just me asking you all, like, what do you like about the inspiration videos? What do you not like about it, if anything? Should I like, I want to change the format, but what way should I change the format that you still enjoy it? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a pretty sad video. Don't be too excited about it, because it's gonna be just the one enclosure in which I did not see the Himalayan brown bear. Because I did not take the time last year to go to another zoo with Himalayan brown bear. I did not go to Slovakia. Are you planning to continue Never Planet Zoo 2? I would want to, because they're good videos and they do well, or well enough, especially around DLCs. And I like the idea that it's helping people. Like, more and more I see people like building an enclosure and saying, like, somebody will be like, oh, is that this enclosure from this zoo? And they'll be like, I think it was the other day on Bronation, someone said, like, yeah, it's from that zoo. I saw it on Just Goron's inspiration video and I was really inspired. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool to hear. So I love giving people that. So I want to keep doing it, but I want to change the way in which I do it. I no longer want to do every habitat that I've seen, because it's simply too much work. But I don't know exactly what I want to do instead. Like, whether I want to do the 10 best or just 10 whatever. A nice mix of good and bad habitats, or high budget and low budget. Just the 10 most inspiring, which is nice and objective, so that I can, like, do whatever I want with it. But the problems with those is that I need to really think ahead on what I want to include or not. Or more rather, it's easy to think of what to include. It's more difficult to think what to exclude. And the most effort of these videos is simply finding the footage. And if I need to go through every enclosure to see whether or not I want to include it, then it's basically the same amount of work. Like, say I make an elephant video, I like when I made the Bornean elephant video, I forgot to include a zoo. I forget which one, which is ironic. But there was one zoo that had a really cool include. I think it was Leipzig. I think I forgot to include Leipzig, which is like, how did I forget that? Because it's literally the coolest elephant experience that I've had, and I forgot to include it in that video. And I was like, what? How did I do that? And I'm afraid that I make a video of just the 10 most inspiring habitats, and I just forget a zoo. And people are going to be like, why did you include this zoo? And I'm like, oh, why didn't I? I don't actually know. Oh, crap. You know what? It doesn't... I don't need to match the brick. I don't need to match the brick. It's not important. The underwater... exactly. The underwater elephant viewing is so good. How do you get footage off YouTube? Well, I don't. All the footage in my videos well, okay, that's an overstatement, because sometimes I get sent footage from other people, like Martin, from Zoo Experience. But 90% of 99%, I would even say, of the footage in my videos is my own footage. Just from zoos that I've been to and recorded at. I do like the dark stone flexi color. It's just wait, this stone isn't flexi color, is it? No. So why would it be? I guess we could just do the limestone. Or the mason, but then it would look too close to the sidewalks. Let's just do the limestone. City zoo, town zoo, countryside. Yeah, that could also be fun. I'll see what comes out of the questionnaire. And based on that, I'll decide what I want to do. Or I'll just, if I completely disagree with the outcome of this questionnaire, I'll just figure something out myself. I'm just gonna experiment with it a little bit. But I want to move more towards, yeah, how should I say, more high effort videos in a way, because like the inspiration videos were basically meant as a low effort way of me to just have something to upload every week, but I can tell that I'm just not enjoying that as much anymore, which is also part of the reason why I want to do things differently. Like, I've really enjoyed making the more high effort videos that I have been making. Like the Keypark videos were really high effort and they really paid off. A lot of people enjoyed them, I feel like. The Zoo tier list video last year was a really high effort video that a lot of people enjoyed. The recent Paradise review is starting to become like my best video ever. And even though I made it in 2 days, that was 2 days of working really, really hard on that video. And it pays off, and I really enjoy it, so I want to do that more, compared to just getting a bunch of footage and smashing it together into one video that I then do a voiceover on. I need to leave, might come back, but I haven't played Minecraft in a while, and I need to do it. Understandable. If how many zoos you've been to, are there any left you really, really, really want to see? Yes, plenty. I've only been in the Netherlands, Belgium. Okay, I've been in the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Czech Republic, Denmark, a very small part of France, and a very small part of Austria. Like, there's so many more countries. Like, if I pull up the map. I just quickly take this, there we go. If I pull up the map, like, okay, that's my holiday. Like, if you see where I've been, it's only a super small part of Europe even. Like, there's so much stuff still out there, and I've got some of them marked already as bucket list zoos. But there's so much stuff still to see. Like, I can go on holidays for the rest of my life probably and still have zoos I want to see. But the top of my list currently really is Beauval, Singapore, and Bronx, the Animal Kingdom, San Diego. That's like the top 5. Was that 5 things? I think I listed 5 things. And probably Valencia and maybe Loro Park, because Martin was very excited about those. No, Valencia not necessarily, but other people have been. Maybe an examination of what makes... Yeah, that's something that I might want to do. Like, make it less about wanting to show every exhibit and more like, what are the kind of things that you would see for this animal? And then just showing some examples and not just showing everything that I have to show. That's something that I'm personally most interested in doing, I guess. I am very coherent today. I don't know what's the cause of that. I feel like I am talking more interestingly than normal. But I've kind of run out of topics to talk about, so that will probably stop soon. If you come to the UK, which is what you go to? I think you said you wanted to come to Marble, right? Maybe. Chester is, I feel like, is a must-see. Whipsnade. Is it too loud still? Because it's like... Wait, is it me or is it... Because it's pretty, like... I don't know. I don't feel like the type of music is any more distracting than the Planet Zoo music would be. What was I doing? I wanted to go to the workshop to find gas stations. I think I was already looking for them yesterday. Yeah, I was. Let's download a bunch of gas stations to see if they have good things to steal. Yeah, I think that should be enough. Wait, where did I type? Gas station. Okay, they're big. Let's see, do they have good pumps? These ones... Okay, this was clearly not for a lack of skill, but these are clearly made a long time ago. Like around conservation pack, probably. These are better, maybe? They feel a bit big. It did include a car. Not sure if the person who made the gas station made the car though. Because there's a kind of a difference in skill between those two. No. Although, maybe that one is not even that bad. Oh, this one's really nice. I might steal that one. Let's see, this one. Okay, those are way too oversized. These look nice. Let's steal these. One brand gas station are you making? This is Bandigo. He used the same lights I did. That's funny. Let's get this. Okay. Okay, maybe the music is distracting. So the problem now is that I've messed with the settings of the music. So, wait, I'm going to put it back to what we used to have, okay? I'm going to put it back on just our regular Planet Zoo music playlist. But I don't know. Wait, where is it? Here. I don't know if it's a good... Like, I don't know what the volume setting used to be. So tell me if it's good like this. I also need to check if it's actually shuffling. It's not. Let's go. Like, is this good volume? Let me know. Wait, it's not working. Why isn't it all working? Wait, I just changed it. Why did it change back? Wait. Did I change the wrong thing? Wait, no, something's wrong. I changed the Planet Zoo audio to the music. Oh god, why did I have to make such a complicated setup for the music? This needs to be this. And this, no filters. Save changes. Okay, wait, this is a mess. God, no, why did I open the filters menu again? Properties. This should be Planet Zoo. There we go. Did I miss something important? I messed up the music. Okay, I think this should be good. Let me know if it's good. We are building a gas station. That's what you missed, basically. I don't want this logo. Oh, I just deleted something I didn't want to delete. There we go. We can get rid of these. Now we got this. Oh, there's another logo. Be gone logo. This is really well made. Wait, we need to give credit. Who made this? Credit to Silent Member. Oh, that is not surprising, actually. That's not surprising. There's a bunch of animals in the UK that are only kept in one zoo in the whole UK. That is not... Yeah, the same thing in Denmark, to be honest. A lot of zoos had signs that were like, we're the only zoo in Denmark that have the fucking black flump flump. I expected that to... Let's just color this name. And then we'll take a look over here. So in real life, it's just the machines. There's no fancy shell around it. In fact, we'll just get rid of all that. See if I can get this. Let's see how much smaller we can make it. Ooh, not a lot. Not a lot. Well, maybe these umbrellas are an issue. It's fine. It's fine. Aluminum? No. What is this? That thing? This thing. So this Friday, I learned not that long ago, there will be a special market at Blijdorp, which is ironic because this Saturday, actually the market's going to be there on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, but it's ironic because this Sunday I was already going to a special market at Zoo. So there's going to be 2 zoo markets in one weekend and I am already broke, so I'm going to be broker. I'm gonna be even broker because this week I bought a Lego boat. The buying of the Lego boat, oh, that's another fun thing. The buying of this Lego boat that I got was a fucking disaster. It was honestly just as bad as trying to get tickets for Idenia, for Paradisa. Special how? It's like a little zoo memorabilia market. So it's not like the gift shop stuff. It's gonna be, I don't know, I'm not exactly sure what to expect. But I'm watching us from a 10th in South Africa. That's awesome. Don't get eaten. But no, yeah, it'll be just a bunch of zoo memorabilia. I'm guessing old guides, maybe even signs. I'm really not sure what to expect, but I do know that I'm probably gonna spend a lot of money. So I am preparing myself. These umbrellas have become an issue after all. I can put them like this, but that's not great. What if we use this instead? It's not plasticky, but it doesn't have this huge fucking thing. So I think that's a win. I can just keep it black, to be honest. Yeah, I'm really curious what there'll be for sale for sorts of things. I should have kept a copy of the old one of this, so that I knew what have we been up to. We're just building a gas station and a little bit more of the surrounding area. What I basically said at the start of the stream is, I think this is the last stream for now that we're gonna work on the surrounding area of Keypark, and in the next one, ones, I'm gonna be focusing a little bit more on finishing the Europe area, so that when I come back from my holiday I can start working on the Europe area video. I have made the Boodlebug. It's already there. I just need to add the font to it. I was trying to think of a joke that I could put on the Boodlebug instead of Boodlebug. Honestly, I could use ideas, because I feel like there is some kind of reference we can make there. Also, what I want to do, I don't think we'll do that today, but also when I'm back from holiday, is the Boomer Bug for Mike and John. Ruble Bug, yeah, no. No, also, but yeah, the other thing I want to do soon is I want to make like a template of front garden, just like I have this toilet template over here. So we have this toilet template. We need to make a much simpler one, but basically just having these white arch shapes to lay out a space in front of these houses, and then I can make a blueprint of that. And actually, maybe we will do that actually after I finish this pump thing, because I would love to put that on the workshop already for people, because then while I'm on holiday people can work on it, which would actually be kind of ideal. But yeah, I would love people to make some front yards for me, and we can make a little competition, right? We can do like a vote, who makes the best front yard, and winner gets a prize. Something. Winner gets, I don't know, Planet Zoo 2. That's too big of a price. I don't wanna pay for that. But we can make it something fun. We'll think of something. But I'll announce the competition later. I'll probably do that in the Europe area video, I'm thinking. But people who want can already get started on it, I guess. Right, now we just need... What is that made out of? Oh, it's tile. Oh, we have that. Tile. The winner gets their name placed on the boomer buck. Oh my god. Thank you, Eben, for your great ideas. Oh. Oh, we're not in a group. What the hell is a boodlebuck? This is a boodlebuck. It's like, it's a little trailer that you can rent if you need a trailer for something. Like, I rented a boodlebuck once. It's what I used. I'll be here until I'm too tired. Because I'm too old. Good. Let me see. But yeah, I rented a boodlebuck once to move when I moved house. Actually, from Eindhoven. When I moved from Eindhoven back to my parents' house, we used a boodlebuck, and it was not big enough. And my mom and I told my dad that it wasn't going to be big enough, but he's not really the type of person to listen to such advice. So we used a boodlebuck anyway, and it did not work out. For info. It's just for information. For info. Call this number. I should have rented it when you dragged that board across the city. I don't think the board would have fit in there either, to be honest. It's a really big board. The nice thing, when I was with my friends, like when we drove from Woerden to my apartment, we actually drove past the entire route that I carried this board. So I was able to show them just how far I fucking hold this thing, and they were very impressed and concerned. Oh, this actually doesn't curve as much as I thought it did. Metal. Metal. This could work. I'm putting in too much detail again. God help me. Not even, doesn't even match. Speaking of my dad though, with the moving house, today I wanted to make some bami noodle dish thing. I don't know if there's an English word for it. I don't think it's called bami. But well, my dad always made a pretty good bami. So I got all the type of ingredients that he would get. And but because I'm lazy, I just got like a bag of like chopped vegetables to throw in there instead of getting a bunch of vegetables and chopping them up myself. And apparently this store or the vegetable gods or whoever decided to really give me the experience of eating with my dad. Because one of the, like, in the middle of this bag is like a big pepper. And when I threw all the vegetables into my wok with my chicken, I pulled out this pepper and it was fucking rotten. So that was great. It was really, really the experience of living with my dad again. Because he often had spoiled foods. So that was not fun. I was not really part of the... I was not looking for such an authentic experience, I guess. So I went back to the store. Because I was already in a complaining mood today. And I live really close by to the store. So I just went back inside. I'm like, I just found this fucking rotten thing in my food. Money back, please. And I got my money back. So I had a very cheap dinner. Because the pepper was like very sketch, but the rest of the veggies looked fine. So I hope I don't get sick. It's probably fine. Like, I wasn't gonna throw out the chicken because I'd already added it to the chicken and I didn't want to get new chicken because it's expensive. So I hope it was just the pepper that was bad and that it hadn't spread to the rest yet. Oh wait, I completely just realized I said I was out of stories, but I had another adventure this week. Because yesterday I went to the same friends that are moving to Ireland. I went to their house because they, of course, are moving out. They needed to get rid of their aquarium. So, I volunteered to take over their aquarium for them. Because, you know, I like animals and stuff. I wouldn't mind having an aquarium. Not gonna say no to a free aquarium anyway. So I went over, well actually no, the night before I went to come pick up their aquarium, I decided to make some space. So I have two like small paludariums for my vampire crabs. And I decided to move one of them over to a different part of my house to make some room for the aquarium there. And then after I put it in this new spot, which is kind of in the middle of my house, where I walk past quite a lot, I figured, you know, might as well clean it up a bit, because it's a little bit, you know, the plants have kind of exploded. I could use some trimming and just general cleanup. So I went and trimmed the plants. And then I was like, wow, this is actually a way nicer paludarium than the other one that my crab is currently in at the moment. Simply because it was, like, I built that one as a temporary setup for the crabs while I'm waiting for them. Basically, I'm just waiting for them to die so that I can build a newer, bigger aquarium again. Or paludarium, I should say. But they have, like, long outlived their expected life span. Like, I bought them over 2.5 years ago, and they're supposed to only become like 2.5 years old. And when I bought them, they were already adults, so they are well past the 2 to 2.5 years at this point, because it's been like 2.5 years since I bought them. So I don't know what's keeping these guys going. I guess I just care for them so well. Well, about that, as I was about to, I was like, oh, this paludarium is way nicer. Why don't I put my crab in there? Because I had only one crab left, I thought. Because I started with like 6, and most of them died. I found their bodies, so I know that they're dead. But there was one crab that I had, and it was together with crap. Okay, let's say I have Big Boy and Small Boy. So Big Boy and Small Boy, when their big aquarium, I had an issue with their big aquarium, like a long time ago already. So I had to take that aquarium apart to solve that problem. So I put them together in a smaller tank, which is the temp tank. And I thought that'd be fine, you know, it's just gonna be temporary, or just, you know, until they pass away, and they were already pretty old at that point. But then Big Boy kind of started bullying Small Boy a little bit much, to the point that Small Boy lost his eye, he lost both of his arms, and I was like, this is not good, I don't like this feels really bad. So I separated Small Boy from Big Boy. I gave him a little emergency tank, so that he could grow his arms back, which he did, and I was very proud of that, because, you know, a crabless arm is not guaranteed to recover from, or an armless crab, I should say, is not like guaranteed to recover from such an injury, because, you know, he has no arms. How is he supposed to eat with no arms? He cannot pick up his food. So it's a very serious injury. So I was super proud that he actually managed to recover from that. But then, crabless arm, yay. Then I put Small Boy in this nicer paludarium where there was another female crab of a different species, which, yeah, she was also alone because her husband died, I'm guessing of old age. So I put Small Boy with her because I thought they'll probably leave each other alone. And that went okay for a while until I found the female dead. I don't know if Small Boy killed her or what, but that was just a thing that happened. And I figured after a while that Small Boy must probably be dead as well, because I wasn't seeing any signs of life. But that's kind of the thing with these crabs, is they don't really show many signs of life, like no matter what. So I always said, whenever people ask me, how many crabs do you have? I always said, I think I have one. I might have two. I don't know. I don't know about Small Boy. But this week, I moved a nicer aquarium, and I figured, you know, it's been presumably empty for so long now. I kind of want to put Big Boy in there. So I put Big Boy in there. I also moved Big Boy's rock, because Big Boy always was just sitting underneath this one rock in his paludarium. It was just his favorite spot. So I was like, oh, I can't separate him from his rock. So I'll put his rock in there as well, and all will be good in the world. And I can finally turn off the temporary tank that I never wanted to keep running for as long as it has been running now anyway. But then the next morning, I go into the room, I check the tank to see if I, you know, can spot anything. And I will say, when I was putting Big Boy in that tank, I was like, wouldn't it be funny if Small Boy showed up now? Well, what do you know? The next morning, I look inside, and I see a crab hiding up in the corner. I'm like, oh, look, there he is. I'm surprised I was able to find him. But it wasn't Big Boy. It was Small Boy. Small Boy was hiding up in the corner, missing a fucking arm again. God damn it. So, yeah, apparently, even though I hadn't seen Small Boy in over half a year, and I presumed he was dead, I have not been feeding him, which, that's my bad. I should have put food in there every now and again, just in case he was still alive. But apparently he's fine after half a year of not getting any food. I don't know fucking how. But yeah, Small Boy's alive. And Big Boy found him immediately and started attacking him again. So I took Small Boy out because I didn't know where Big Boy was, so I couldn't take Big Boy out of the enclosure. So I took Small Boy out. I turned the temp tank back on. Luckily, I hadn't disassembled it yet, and Yeah. I'll get this thing. I didn't know what it was called, so I just looked for all the keywords that I knew it was a part of. Yeah, crabs are crazy. But yeah, so I got Small Boy out of there, and I put Small Boy back in the temp tank. So the temp tank is running again. I really want to fucking turn it off, but I guess I won't be able to yet. So now they kind of swapped houses, I guess, and I wish I hadn't disturbed either of them, because I feel really bad, especially for Small Boy. He has been traumatized. Like, I accidentally put it back with his arch nemesis, or what I can only imagine is his arch nemesis. Freaking lost him his arms and eye in the past. Oh, poor Small Boy. Poor Small Boy. So yeah, crabs. Crazy, man. Crazy animals. But they're very cool. I love having them. But yeah, yesterday I finally picked up that aquarium for my friends. The move went pretty okay. I had some Tupperware boxes to put the water in, so I was also able to move all of the water with me. So it's all set up nicely. There's some snails in there. I asked some neighbors of mine who have like an overload of cherry shrimp if I can have some of their cherry shrimp. So I'm going to be adding that to the tank as well. So there'll be a little bit more movement in there, which will be fun. Hey, Pim. And Mysterious Sea Creature, welcome, welcome. But yeah, that was a very eventful adventure. I'd say that's a typical Goron adventure, where just you decide to do something on a whim and it completely backfires, but in the weirdest ways possible. It was very fun. I really want to do a reef tank. Ooh, I do not dare to do a reef tank. It sounds so complicated. Like, those are such sensitive ecosystems, you know? I'd be too afraid of messing something up. I'm not gonna put fish in it for now, no. It's a pretty small tank, it's only 30 liters. I think they had a beta fish in it, which actually jumped out. So I don't even know if the tank is really suitable to have anything in it. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. It's got snails, I'm gonna put shrimp in it. It'll be fun. The main reason I wanted to take it from them, other than just to take it off of their hands, because they're moving and they can't bring it with them, is that it also has a couple of nice plants, and I do plan on making a new paludarium in the future. And in that paludarium I want to have a much deeper water section with some nice plants. So now I can use the plants from this aquarium when I do that. This will be fun. There we go. Yeah, just more crabs. I really like the crabs. I mean, I like the fact that apparently I can an upgrade for Small Boy. No, so the idea is that I wait for Small Boy and Big Boy to pass, and then I'll get working on the new paludarium. That's always been the plan. I just didn't expect that a year later they still would be here. But yeah, and maybe because now the itch is there to get started on something, because now I'm getting like really cool ideas. Night night. But yeah, that is still kind of my plan. To just wait for them to pass and then build something new and big. I want a big boy. Lots of crabs. Like, I really hope that this time the crabs will breed, because so far I haven't had any breeding success with my crabs, which is kind of a bummer. A rare morph. Keypark has like a albino coati that belonged to Michael Jackson or something, or it's a descendant of Michael Jackson's coatis. I was able to combine the gift shop with the exit path, and now it really looks like if people are just leaving the gift shop without buying stuff whilst the others browse. Yeah, I did that too. Nice. That was not an invitation to go to Pakawi, by the way. Please don't, actually. Eben will hunt you down. There. Oh, it goes up all the way. Interesting. You lose Goron's competition if you go to Pakawi. Oh yeah, we said we were gonna do that after we finish the pumps. And now I'm making a facade instead. Whoopsie! We'll go do that in 5 seconds. We're almost done with the facade anyway. Other rare morphs. I mean, I saw a bunch of really freaky tigers in India. That's the only thing that comes to mind in that ballpark. Yeah, whatever. It's probably gonna be super obvious that they're not square all the time. But let's find out. Oh yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. Oh well, nobody will know. They're supposed to look like that. It's modern art. I love how I think that's just a type of store. I don't know. Not familiar with it. Oh, actually, this is not supposed to be just a small ramp. It's supposed to be completely different. But I don't care. It's good enough. Oh, that camera is completely different. Wait. I know that someone made a camera like that, actually. Camera. Yeah, these. forget who made those. Was it Harbo? Crocs. It was Crocs. Yeah, these are good. Except that they use very weird pieces. Like, what are these flags? I don't remember them being built this way. Can I at least rotate the flag such that it's not... Oh no, I can't. It's to make it white. But nowadays we have way better pieces for that. Like the, I guess the cast iron fence? Or the... Wait, even in the base game we had this piece that they could have used. There we go. Whatever. I don't want bonjour. We can have hola. Oh no, we should have planko. We should have planko. Planko dictionary. I want hello. Hello, hello, hello. We have begun the land. Hello? Yeah, you can have my cookies, whatever. Oh, wait. Hello. Heyo! Of course. I knew that. Hey, you got the reference. That means you're just as bad. Why? It looks so bad. Is there a word for gas? Gas, Gusa! Get your Gusa! I live in the country that unlashed that one onto the world. See, it's all your fault. Clearly. You know what? Fine, we'll get the orange. Orange! And then we can take either. It doesn't really work as well, I feel like, but whatever. I don't know, grouped. Heyo! Stupid. It's a stupid reference. Whatever. It's fine. We'll finish the rest of that in a bit. For now, what I want to work on is I want to make a template. So these ones don't really matter. I just need to dump some trees here. But it's especially like these streets over here are going to be pretty visible. So these houses need proper things. Now the only question I have is, are these houses actually like... Yeah, they're accurate. They're the right type. Even though these ones are like old. Everyone wants to be special for some reason, but we can just keep these ones. Oh wow, they're actually... That's a lot of houses. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay, it is accurate. Yeah, these are the same type of houses. That's good. That's fine. That's cool. That's bien. So, in real life, their parking lots or their yards aren't that big. Wait, this is the ungrouped version. I want the grouped version. So what we can do, actually, there's a couple of options. Let's take a sidewalk. Let's make sure that that's split, actually. Take a sidewalk, put that here. Oh, my road isn't straight. That's a problem. Actually, looks like I did that on purpose. Perhaps. Let's fix that then, or let's rotate our path in the right way. That's what I mean by that. I don't know if it goes that far. It does not. No, it does. It does. This ends up in front of this church. So now I can straighten this out. Like this. It's not exactly straight. Something like this is probably good enough. And then we can say that these houses are good. So we'll do something like this. Right. There we go. Then, oh, I thought this was a hill somehow, but it's just whatever. All right. Now we need to make a template. So we can take, there's still some grass. We can take, I guess we should just take plaster and go in here, turn on grids, take a plaster floor. There we go, then we can separate that. And we can say thank you and goodbye. That seems okay-ish. Here we go, and I think we should make a separate template for backyards as well. But let's first see if this is good. It's slightly too big. That's what I thought. Let's turn off grids, so like this. Yeah, that's good. So we can tile that indefinitely along this entire street. No, it's a street. Didn't have enough houses to be a street apparently in my head. Wait, where is that other street? Oh, that's right here. Huh, is there really that many houses here? Doesn't look like it. Whatever. I guess I moved some stuff around over here. I think in real life... Oh wait, in real life... There's a street over here in real life, behind this other building. Why is the thing off? In real life there's a street here. Interesting. Oh wait, I guess I kind of completely deleted that whole thing from existence. Huh. Oh well, that's a problem for later. Also, we could just ignore it entirely. Doesn't need to be 100% accurate. But the important thing to mark on this, though, after we move these two down, is that here is the door. So we need to get a wooden something, or we can just take more plaster. Let's make everything out of plaster to show that it's a thingy thing. So this is the front door. And that's all you need to know, really. Like, it's front door to sidewalk, and you need to make a nice template for that. Or this is a template, you just need to fill it in. Oh. There. Editable. So we'll say front door. There we go. And we'll say over here, we'll get this. And we'll say in white color, sidewalk. We can just make that fill the whole thing, to be honest. Yeah, no, that's stupid. Just one is enough. There we go. I think that will do. I think that will most certainly do. That's all you need template-wise. And you can fill it in however you want. You can make a path that goes crazy. You can make a little pond. You can make a fountain. You can make gravel. You can make all sorts of stuff. Probably I'll do a little thing. Here, I'll put a thing over here. If your yard, let's say yard, if your yard requires a certain terrain paint, write it here. Write it here. There we go. That should do. And then the backyard one, I guess, should just be the same. Let me see. What did I make in terms of the back of this house? I just made the same thing, but then a different type of door. Going to have a lurky by now. Have a good one, Goran. Have a good one. Guys, what's a lurky? I don't know what that is. But yeah. I guess the backyard template is just the same. Like also, if we were to duplicate this whole ordeal over here, like it's the exact same thing. And the viewer will do, oh, so you're still gonna be here, but you're not gonna be typing. So you're lurking. That makes sense. Okay, in some places, if I use these templates, I will have to move the houses around, but that's also fine. I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna be using them over here. But this will suffice. So we can align it to the world axis because that's convenient for other people. And then we'll just go ahead and we will blueprint this. Let's flip it the other way. Alright, let's blueprint that. Keypark. Wait, what's a good name? Keypark front yard or yard template. Submit your front or backyard designs for just going to use in the Keypark neighborhood. I'm gonna make a Delish Colony have a thing. Cool. Look forward to it. Keypark. There we go. So, I'm already going to share this with you all. We're not going to be doing this, gonna do anything with this for now. But soon, I will share, I say soon, in like a month or two, I will share the details of like a sort of competition type thing with these yards. And I hope that more than 5 people will participate. I'm going through old streams and recreate your parents' front yard, and you won't be able to say it on stream because that would dox you. And that's going to be so funny. Wait, is my parents' front yard in old streams? I don't think it is. Anyway, it is public, so I can share. There we go. I'll pin that. So if you want to help me out, build out the neighborhood of Keypark, this is your opportunity. And you can become a part of Keypark. So in the future, once I've actually made that a contest, we can have a stream in which we go like through all the submissions and add them to the neighborhood, and then people can vote. I mean, I don't know, but the chances of you having doxed your parents' address are relatively high. It is. And I don't care anymore because I don't live there anymore. If a crazy fan shows up to my parents' house, that is my parents' problem. Do I want to go for the effort of making this a curved wall? How do I even get to the other side? I guess I follow the chicken. I guess we can look at an example over here. It's the crazy fetch problem. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you're laughing about my horrible chicken joke or or about my parents. Temple brick. I guess we can use that. I see Eben's also tired. Oh wait, that's interesting. So you come out the other side of the car wash. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's kind of neat. It's also... Huh. Yeah, whatever. And I'll make this. We'll get... We'll get this. Oh, that's not as big as I thought. Don't we have a bigger one? No, this is the biggest one. That's lame. I want to have to use a bunch of the others. I guess I'll just do this. It won't be very curvy. To the point that it's almost pointless to even have the curve. But whatever. Oh, I thought it was all the light. Oh, I didn't mean to grab both axes. No. What we can try is this one, actually. Yeah, so you're too big. This one, we can do like slight curve into this. Can basically fake the curve. Well, it's not completely fake. Real fake curves. Needs a little bit more. Just one or two extra pieces. I need to sit up straight. My neck is starting to hurt. Posture check. Looking at the car wash. This entire thing needs to be higher up. But I don't think that will work. I mean, it will, but it also won't. Because now these pillars are like gonna be ugly. But it's fine. Nobody who's gonna see it. No one will know. As long as you guys don't tell. Wait, I should just check. Okay. We're going to know. Oh no. Are you telling? You know, I can make sure that you won't. Yes, that is a threat. We're at the part of the stream where we're just kind of vibing and building, which is also nice. It's productive. Next week I really need to go and prepare the last things for my holiday. Like, I still have quite a bit of time, but I'm now at the point where I just need to get all of this stuff done so that I can also have it out of my head. So this weekend I will be meeting the rest of the group, since it's a group trip. So that's also exciting. I'm curious to see what type of people they are. Maybe I should... No, I shouldn't... Okay, I shouldn't vlog that, because that is like shoving the camera up people's faces. But maybe I should vlog myself before and after that. As like part of the video. Serious, like, I don't know if I want to do the full-on vlogging experience, or if I just want to focus on the wildlife activities and stuff. Like, I feel like it's pointless to do another preparing for the flight type of thing, because that was a big thing in the previous Goron Goes Well, because it was my first time flying, but I don't think there's a point in doing that again, because, you know, I've been through the flying. I'm hoping that this time the flying experience won't be as bad, which means it won't be as exciting either to include. At least that's what I'm counting on. I'd like more vlogs now. Yeah. Now the problem is I'm going with a Dutch group. So it's gonna be more awkward for me to be talking English all the time. So it's probably just gonna be more of a me doing, yeah, recording the things that are happening, but doing a voiceover after. That's what's more likely to happen. Okay, so there's a door on the back here. We'll just take... Okay, wait, we'll take this stuff. There we go. Can't see what this looks like over there, so we'll just assume it's like this. Even though that's definitely not what it's like, but whatever. And then we'll take yeah, we'll take a rectangle, actually this rectangle. This is the first time I don't have to watch the stream back. Finally here to see it live. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, we're live every week, basically at the same time nowadays. Although I say that now, but we're about to have... I'll be live again next week and probably the week after. And then I'll have to take a longer break for a couple weeks. I don't know if I'm gonna stream right away when I'm back from holiday either. I'll probably just be busy unloading all of the footage and going through it and starting work on the next videos about it and stuff. Wait, the game is on pause? I didn't even realize. I just randomly heard a zookeeper noise. Right. A car can fit through this, right? Oops. Hello, car? Oh wait, when you click the grill, then it of course opens the wrong menu. Okay, the game's not letting me hit buttons. There we go. Yeah, that's plenty of clearing for the car. Als beam. Oh. There we go. I guess we can just use these. Although that's kind of ugly. What other... We have the LED cube, but that one's too small, I think. We'll have to use too many of them. Like, you need 4 cubes. So I wonder... Maybe the full stop is good? No, that's too big. What type of small plastic cubes are there? Any other small plastic cubes? There's the switch, of course. The gutter cap could be... The gutter cap is pretty good. We'd only need 2 of those. I like that. That's fine. Oh. Here we go. And we can get a breeze block. It's not centered. Nice. And we will put... Wait, I feel like it's a little bit too tall. Something like this. Yeah, we'll use the LED things for that other thing. So we can take this. Hello. And for this one, we can just do red, white. Red, white. Just turn it off. This one is the inverted. And then we'll just take this. Is that too big? I feel like it's too big. Let's do this. We'll just do this like so, and we'll make the top one white. Oh, turn them off as well. So now that my friends have moved to Ireland, we are of course already making plans for like visiting them. And we're thinking of going in April-ish. And that's pretty cool, because apparently by the time April rolls around, there's already chances of seeing puffin there. So that's pretty exciting. I would love to see some puffin. Wild puffin. But April might be too early, is the only issue. We might have to wait a little longer. But it's exciting nonetheless. Alright, we need to put the wash. Otherwise it's not clear that you can wash here. 2D. www. That reminds me that I have to plan my Eindhoven weekend with you. Yeah. Because my calendar fills up quickly, man. And I still need to plan when I do want to go to Overloon, since I didn't go this Saturday. Why does wash look like a weird word? Eindhoven Saturday, as you can do Dierijk and Overloon in one day. Also an option. Part of me still wants you to see Best Zoo, but part of me also really does not want to give Best Zoo any more of my money. With all the shit that they've been doing lately. Although it would also be really funny if you go to Best Zoo and you finally see an active wombat, but then it's like at Best Zoo, so it still doesn't count. Yeah, that's what I figured. And that is the correct answer. Zizo can be nice indeed. I'll see. So I'm going to Zizo in May. Actually, I already have a date for that I could share with you. So I'll let you know when I'm going to Zizo. Maybe we can plan it around that. But or alternatively, if that weekend is not an option, I can at least let you know if there's like a lot of construction at the moment, because there should be. And whether or not it's worth waiting for Zizo. Yeah, I also have stuff in May. But so the thing is, for Zizo, I bought a ticket when it was snowing, but then they were closed, so I had a ticket I couldn't use. And I'm not really gonna have time to go there until my holiday. And after my holiday, the ticket is expired. So I emailed them to be like, hey, can we arrange something? And they said, yeah, just give us a date in May, or a date before end of May, and we'll allow you to go then. Oh, I didn't want to go there. No, come back. Wait, oh, you can just look through it. That is kind of cool, actually. But I don't think I want to make that. But yeah, Zizo is building a bunch of stuff at the moment, so it's probably gonna be a lot better to go there in a year or so, I think. But we'll see. This is so weird. To just have it come out to the sidewalk like this. Oh, Flint's ring is on. Me don't want that. There we go. Actually, doesn't give a lot of room over here for this bush. Maybe I'll redo that real quick. Start over here. Like this. Actually, over here. E. Back from break. Welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, there we go. That'll be the entrance to our car wash. And now we just need to make that kind of door. So we'll take the emissive. I don't think we need to have lights in the car wash. So we can just have this on black. There. We can take our wash. Honestly, the fact that we have, honestly, if I had infinite time and felt like it, I would do another raccoon, like a raccoon washing itself in the shower. That would be so funny, but I don't feel up for it right now. I'm sorry. It's time we start making some real progress with this fucking park. There we go. Oh, the plank road. Oh, we didn't do that. That's also fun. Thank you. That's a weird word. Now the signage in the zoo is a weird mix of English and Planko and Dutch. Even what's Planko for Boedelbak? I'm very curious what the answer to this is going to be. I wouldn't even know how to translate boodle to English. I guess it's like in boodle. So it's like your stuff. Stuff is meth and box is stomp. Meth dump! Meth dump! Fuck yeah. Oh, it is sweet. Okay. Honestly, I do like using Planko like that. It's fun. That's also what the dictionary is there for. So that people can make fun little signs like that. Okay, that's good enough. Good enough for me. We have our car wash, and that concludes the whole building, I guess. So we'll have to add more actual cars and stuff later. I guess some of these pumps need to be moved a bit more inwards. Wait, did I move? Oh, huh? Wait, that's... Wait, huh? I guess we split that at some point? Weird. Yes, it's almost time. So let's put meth dump on the thing and we'll be good. Meth dump. Nobody's gonna... Everyone's gonna see it and be like, what the fuck is meth dump? And I love it. Can you have a bigger one? This one glows in the dark, right? Maybe this one will work. Or no, this one also glows in the dark. For some fucking reason. But I think the text doesn't? Wait, you can't turn it off. Oh, but you can change the light color, right. Does this text glow in the dark? I forget. It does. It definitely does. That's stupid. Maybe this one doesn't actually. No, it definitely does. That's why I used it on the bus. That's a large flat sign that doesn't glow in the dark. This one, but then we have the wooden poles to worry about. So I guess it really is just the Australia signs, huh? Well, good enough. Left dump. Let's take the color. Let's take the racing font. I think that's the closest. We dump your map. That sounds so shady. That sounds the most... like meth in that context definitely sounds like drugs. Meth dump. We dump your meth. Or even better, we dump you meth. What do you think is the best hippo house? Probably Cologne. Although, like, hippo house? Cologne. Hippo enclosure? Not Cologne. Their enclosure sucks, but the house is really good. Oh, this is so stupid. I love it. Should be lower. Oh, huh? All right, amazing. We made a gas station today. Bendigo. I like it. I'm happy. It's good. We did it good. Oh, these need to be lower. Ever so slightly. There we go. Alright, so probably off camera I'll work some more on this building and the sidewalks around here. Clean that all up. And then, yeah, the surrounding area of Keypark is getting pretty nice. Oh, I love it during the night. I definitely want to add all the streetlights around the whole place, because it's very cool. Is there no other streetlights? Like, no, there's just some of these smaller lamps around the place over here. It's just these. Like, along... I haven't put down that sidewalk yet. But yeah, we're just gonna have those. Which is interesting. There's one over there. Or is that the one we already... That's the one we already placed. There's one over here. That one's just for the cyclist, really, by the looks of it. Yeah. Interesting. There'll be one hereabouts. But yeah, the lights add a lot. Although we do need to still... That's gonna be the worst thing to do, is turn off some of these houses. Like, I already hate doing it in the apartments. That'll definitely be something that I do if I actually have time left. Because it's a shitty job, and how many people are gonna put it to nighttime anyway? It's a very small plus side for a lot of work. So, thank you all so much for tuning in today. I had fun. I got to talk a lot about... I had a very eventful week, so it was fun to talk about that. Bit late today. Is there something important I missed? Not really. We just built a gas station. And one thing, the pinned message, the pinned comment, the pinned thing for me is a Steam Workshop URL to a template of a front or backyard for all of these row houses over here. So if you feel up for it and you want to make some yards, please download it and just make some front yards, just some plants or tiles, or it can really be anything. If you want, you can walk around this neighborhood, around the Leven de Keypark in Eindhoven to get some inspiration. Yeah, you'd greatly help me out. And in the future, like in a month or two, we're also going to make a little contest out of that. And at that point, we'll put in all the yards, and yeah, whoever made the nicest yards will get something. I haven't worked out the details yet, but I figured I'd give you guys some time to make some yards already, since I'm gonna be on holiday soon anyway. It'll give you something to do that's Keypark related when there's gonna be a couple weeks without Keypark. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. In the next stream, we're probably gonna work on the Europe area some more, probably the fox habitat. So I hope you look forward to that. But without any further ado, I'm gonna sign off. Actually finish the stream on time for once. Maybe I'll even go to bed on time tonight. Who can believe it? I can't. Alright, see you all next time. Bye bye! Oh, I need to add... now I'm blanking on the name. It's bad. It's bad of me. We need to add Jody to the members text file. And this file is getting too big for one line. I need to split the line somehow. I need to figure out how I can do that in OBS. But let me go to Planet Zoo. Channel memberships. Members. And I'll add... Bam! Jody. There we go. Ah, it still works. It still fits, kinda. It's a short name. That helps. Alright. See you all. Bye-bye.